one that I've been super excited about. While I was in Afghanistan, I did a lot of research on this because I was trying to figure out what bolt gun I liked. Like, a lot of you guys know I'm a big gas gun guy, but this was one that really caught my attention. It's the Ruger American Predator. I know there's a million reviews on it, but I'm going to do mine today. I've never fired this gun. I opted to get the one that comes with the 4-12 vortex. It's a second focal plane scope, which I'm not a huge fan of. I like first focal plane, but for most applications, there are some applications where I do like second focal plane. But the reason that I like this rifle so much is it's a medium contour barrel, as all of you know, because you've all seen this video before already. It's got a threaded barrel. It comes with 5/8 by 24 thread pitch from the factory, and this one, instead of using the rotary magazine, uses aics magazines. So that was one of the big reasons that I wanted this one in particular. And you guys are about to see, all I did with the gun is pretty much the same thing I do with all of them. Whenever I get a new gun, is I pull it out of the box, I work the action a little bit, make sure that it feels kind of smooth. I check to see if the barrel is actually free floated and not touching, which, I mean, it wasn't, but I'm gonna grow this rifle. Like, you're gonna see this rifle evolve over time on my channel. Anyway, these are gonna be the very first rounds that you ever see through this gun. Another really cool thing I like about this optic, though, is that it has turret caps where you can close it off, but it has really nice turrets on it. So since I'm about to shoot the first rounds through it right now, hopefully this ammo shoots good through this gun. I've got 800 rounds of this that my other 6.5 Creedmoors do not like, and if it shoots decent through this gun, I'll be super happy. But right now I'm just I'm gonna zero it real fast with this ammo, or at least that's the plan, and then I'm gonna try a couple different kinds of ammo out of it, including my hand loads. So here we go. Is my hair okay?
No.
All right, good. My very handsome, very professional, very awesome camera woman, Ashton Johnson. She had a sex change recently. Deep voice still, doing that whole testosterone treatment stuff. Alright, so let's put this mag in. I found that I could not seat the mag without the bolt rearward. I'm going to fire a shot at 100 yards and see. That's the very first round that's been chambered in this rifle. Let's see how it does. Alright, I'm going to aim at the center of the paper. Also, guys, I really like this trigger. This is from, I did not adjust it. This trigger is adjustable. It's kind of like the Savage Accu trigger, but and it's adjustable and everything like that. I did not adjust it. This is the way that it came from the factory, and it doesn't feel bad. So yeah. All right, so I went down range. One of the groups was about a little under 1 MOA. And then I had a couple of like 1 1/4 or whatever, like my very first groups. The first, I'm gonna try a couple different kinds of ammo through it, just so that I give this this gun a good, honest, precision review testing kind of thing. The first group that I'm gonna shoot is gonna be a 3-round group with Hornady American Gunner 140 grain. Like I said, this is that lot that is has not given me good results. Playing with some of these game changers.
No.
What are these?
Red Hill Tactical and Midway and something else.
Oh, Red Hill. I did a thing for them. They had DMR cards, and I talked to the owner about the DMR cards and like what I'd like to see in them and stuff. They sent me some. It was pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna shoot a group right now. Top left target is going to be the 140 grain American Gunner. Alright. 140 grain. 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 know, before I started shooting it, I was complaining about the bolt lift on this being kind of heavy, but it's not that bad now that I'm actually shooting. That is a damn good group right there. I'm not trying to toot my own horn because it's not me, it's the gun. So maybe I do have a gun that likes this ammo. Thank God, because my other two Creedmoors do not like this ammo. Or they like the ammo, they don't like this lot of this ammo. Alright, so that's about a half or a 3/4. That's the top left target. It's the 140 grain American Gunner. Alright, now I've got some 130 grain hybrid OTM burgers from Federal. Yeah, I'm gonna try these out. See if the gun appreciates them. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good day. The range, not in the Middle East. It's not crazy hot. It's not stupid cold. Alright, this is the ammo I'm shooting right now. Make sure my barrel's not hot. Oh yeah. I'll be honest with you. This gun is more uncomfortable to shoot than the 300 Win Mag with the control brake on it. So yeah, this is the only 6.5 Creedmoor I've ever shot without a brake on it, and yeah, it's not very comfortable.
Yeah,
So,
you can definitely see it jump in the video.
Yeah, it's definitely not comfortable. Definitely not comfortable. Alright, next group. I'm going for the top middle target. That's probably a 1 or a 3/4. We'll find out. That's the middle target there. Got 2 more kinds of ammo I want to try. Barrel's not hot, but I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to let the barrel cool down some. So, stop the video. Alright, I've let my barrel cool down sufficiently. I made a very slight adjustment to the scope, about a half minute, and I'm going to fire 120 grain American Eagle out of the gun. This ammo has consistently fired the best out of all of my 6.5 Creedmoors. I shot like a 1.4 inch group at 300 yards with it, with my Criterion barreled 6.5 Creedmoor, and I've shot, you know, half-inch groups a lot with these, but I just call it MOA. I call it 1 MOA because that's, you know, it shoots better than that pretty consistently, but I have had some crazy ones go out of it. So I'm going to shoot this through the gun right here, and then I will finish up with the 120 grain, yeah, 120 grain ELD match. And then I'll probably play at distance with it. Alright. I love you guys. I really do. Alright. Maybe I should try to punch your target, Ash.
Mm-mm.
I'm not used to all this recoil. I'm used to using a control brake.
Yeah, stay away from my target then until we measure it.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. This gun is not comfortable to shoot at all. I've gotten so recoil sensitive. You spoiled me, Jeremy. It's another sub-MOA group. Alright, and that was the American Eagle, 120 grain. I need to buy a lot more of this because it functions well through my gas guns and this, so I need to buy a lot of it. And it's probably the only economical 6.5 Creedmoor that I've consistently out of multiple lots had sub-MOA out of. So I've had 3 lots of it, and all 3 have consistently been sub-MOA out of all 3 of my 6.5 Creedmoors. This is my second lot of American Gunner, and it's not functioning as good as the first lot that I had, and the S&B did not function well through anything. So I don't buy S&B, even though it is the cheapest. Alright, these are last. Ooh, these look kind of janky. I think these are the ones that went to Wyoming and did that shoot. So this is the 120 grain Hornady, which is my fave. Hornady ELD match. Probably said 120 grain already. I'm gonna say it again. It's 120 grain. I'm a big fan of the ELD Hornady ammo. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna shoot my hand loads through it again too. Alright. Uncomfortable. You know, at first that action felt like hard garbage, and now it doesn't feel so bad. Damn you, Jeremy. Spoiling me with all your magic recoil reducing powers. Another sub-MOA group. Alright. Now I'm going to shoot this one real close to Ashton's target. These are my hand loads. They have not been doing good. I need to do more load development. These are 41 grains of H4350 3,000 shoulder bump off of my gas gun, and 147 grain Hornady ELD match, and Federal 210 primers. That sound right to you?
Yeah, 210
right
match.
to me.
Do you still have an open target?
You what now?
Do you still have an open target?
Oh, I got one more.
Okay. Yeah,
it's got like a little quarter MOA group at the bottom of it, but I don't think I'll... No, I'm kidding, man. I got one more target to shoot at. Alright. This one is going to be in the... I forgot to mention, the 120 grainers. I put those in the top right target. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that or not. So these are going in the bottom middle target. Or blowing my gun apart. One or the other. Maybe both. Haha. Funny joke. No pressure signs, nothing crazy. yeah, that's the worst group, and that's with my hand load. So, all right, we're about to go down range and peep these targets, y'all. So these are the groups that I shot with the Ruger American Predator. With the exception of this one, I wish I would have shot that one out of that gun. That's what I shot with Ashton's 260 Remington. So the American gunner produced a .696 inch group at 100 yards. That's a 140 grain Hornady American gunner. So thank God I have a gun that actually likes it. The 130 grain Federal produced a .916 inch group. Like I said, like all these were pretty much sub MOA. The 120 grain American Hornady ELD match produced a .836 inch group. The American Eagle 120s shot a .986, and my hand loads shot like hot garbage, 1.396. So with all the types of factory ammo I shot through the gun, it's a sub MOA gun. My hand loads shot like garbage. So, yep, good gun. Alright, so I've been shooting this rifle like all day. I've gotten, you know, sub MOA groups out of pretty much everything. I wanted to try out the BDC in it. So I zeroed it at 100, and I'm going to try it out at 300, 400, 500, just see what happens. I don't know if the BDC is going to be right for this ammunition or anything like that, but I'm going to try it. I'm just going to do a, well, not quite a center hold because it's pretty damn windy out here. Anyway, and also the recoil has been fucking miserable. So we upgraded it with the best muzzle brakes in the world, Control Solutions. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and, so now it's a lot more pleasant to shoot. I'm going to go ahead and send it at 3. Boom. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and send one at 400 now. Yeah, I reckon the BDC's on out to 400. Let's see if I can hit that 5. I don't know if the BDC is supposed to work this way, but there's like a stick at the bottom there. I'm going to just see what happens. Reckon so. Alright, so the BDC works on this, the Vortex optic that I'm using. This is the Crossfire 2. It's what came on the rifle. It was shooting decent with this ammo, about 1 MOA, a little bit. It was actually shooting better with this ammo now that I think about it. It shot really good, but it shot less than 1 MOA with everything I ran through it except my damn hand loads. But yeah, this rifle's pretty dope. And of course, Control Solutions muzzle brakes, awesome. I just did a scope tracking test on a 260 Remington with a Vortex optic. I actually do not own any Vortex optics except for this one, and I think I'm going to have to change that.
You done?
No, I want to shoot it again. I want to do it again at 3, 4, and 5.
I meant with the video.
No, I want to do it again at 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
All right. Are you done?
I'm still recording.
Good.
Waiting on you. And all of YouTube.
All right. 300. Ooh, wind picked up. Blam!
A lot less muzzle shot.
400. Boom. And 500. Oh, the wind died down. Still hit it.
Yeah.
All right. Man, I love this gun. So if I had to say an upgrade for this gun, I would definitely say best muzzle brakes in the world, Control Solution. The glass is actually not bad. I was really surprised because I figured this to be, you know, one of Vortex's budget optics. So I thought the glass quality was going to be absolute shit, and it wasn't. And also that BDC, as I showed you guys right here, that BDC works 300, 400, and 500. I zeroed it at 100. There's a little hash mark under it that I assume is 200. Then there's a hash mark under it that is 300. Then there's a hash mark under that that's 400. And then I just used the top of the it's like a duplex type where it gets like thicker. I just used the top of it at 500 and connected every time at 500. So out of the box, out to 500 yards, easy peasy. I mean, I know I've seen people do it way farther and stuff like that, but I mean, buying this gun, you know, from the factory, like this is the way the gun came. You know, AICS magazines, Hornady American Gunner Ammunition. It came with the optic. Only upgrade, like I said, I would put on it is that right there, is the Control Solutions muzzle brake. All right, let's do this again, just because it's that much fun. Alright, so let's find us a 300-yard target, and we's gonna send it. And we's gonna find us a 400-yard target. And we're gonna go to that 500-yard target. There it is. And hit again. All right, Ash, run it. 300 yards first.
3, 4, 5.
Yep. Nice dry fire. I liked it. It's all right. We can edit that out, but we're not gonna. What you got going on back here? That's the golf ball shot that I just made with that gun. Dang, that's 300. Hit that 4.
Control brake is nice.
Yeah. 400, I heard it. Send it at 5. I heard it.
That's nice. I was able to see it.
Yeah, right?
At 5.
You on 3?
Yeah.
I literally just rolled my scope with my hand. I just went, whoop. Oh well. Still gonna make it happen. Tell me when you use your record.
Send it. 300. $400. $500. Good hit.
All right, so I kept playing with the rifle after you fire a few rounds through a barrel, you get the barrel seasoned. I don't like to say broke in because people get all ass hurt whenever you say broke in. But the barrel becomes seasoned after you run quite a few rounds through a gun and whatnot. So I started shooting the gun some more with the control brake on it, so it was way more comfortable to shoot, so I just kept wanting to shoot it at that point. And then I started shooting really awful groups like this one right here. It's like a 1 1/4, and all I was shooting before was sub MOA. So, and then I shot like a 1 1/2, and then like another 1 1/4, and I was going, what the hell's going on here? And then I realized that my scope was turning, and so my scope had come loose. So what I did was I tightened down my scope, and then I shot a group over here after I tightened my scope down, and it was a .616 right there. This was my point of aim. Made an adjustment, and then I was aiming for the center of this circle, and I shot a .266. These were at 100 yards right here. So then I was like, well, damn, if it's shooting that good at 100, let's see what I can do at 200. Let's go see. All right, so here we are at 200. That scope actually has a BDC in it, and normally I don't put any stock in BDCs at all without confirmation. I zeroed it at 100. You saw I was center punching the O and lows, and I just used the first line in the BDC, which is supposed to be a 200 yards, and I shot this group right here at 200 yards. These right here, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one are actually from my 300 Win Mag. So that's what I was saying, is my 300 Win Mag shoots terrible. But that right there is the group that I shot with the Ruger American Predator, and I got a .946 at 200 yards. And then my spotter and cameraman, Ashton, said, shoot a golf ball, because I couldn't see where my impacts were, so I didn't know. So I just did the same hold and popped a golf ball. So it was sitting right here. Oh, there it is. Oh, there. Damn, that's center punch it. I did entry right here and exit right there. So
nice.
Yeah, I thought I just nicked the bottom of it or something, but apparently I like drilled that thing. Awesome. Huh. So yeah, 6.5 Creedmoor Ruger American Predator. That would be sub half MOA right there. And I'm gonna keep shooting it because it's a blast, especially with that control brake on it.